Skip it up and that up. So demonetization, at least as we know it now on YouTube, may become a thing of the past. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Let's get into it. This video is being brought to you by Satisfy Gaming. Make playing your Switch in portable mode super ergonomic with the Satisfy Gaming grips. They also have case and grip bundles that let you keep the grip on your Switch and store it safely in their high quality cases. These grips make using your Switch in portable mode as comfortable as a Pro controller. Use the code ReviewTech10 to save 10% off your entire order. Link below in the description. Now, what's interesting is that COPPA, the FTC ruling where they don't want YouTube to collect personal data on kids, so any kind of kids content on YouTube can't have personalized ads. I've went through all this before, but on September 4th, or early September I should say, the news blew up that YouTube got fined by the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, $175 million. The chronology of all this and the times things take place are interesting. COPPA in some ways may be a blessing in disguise for people like me who make more adult-oriented content. On September 19th, I saw this, okay? On September 19th, I'm looking at the video now, that's why I'm looking down at my iPad. This is a couple weeks after the news broke that the FTC was gonna fine YouTube for an insane amount of money. Well, not an insane amount of money to Google, but you get my point. They released a video on Creator Insider called More Dollars on Yellow Dollar Videos, or demonetized videos, or they call them limited ads, but let's keep it real. Anyone else who's a creator out there, if you see a yellow dollar sign on your video, you're better off walking on a highway for 6 hours a day to collect a couple pennies. You don't make money on yellow dollar sign videos. You make like 2 cents in a month. I'm sometimes not even joking if you get a yellow dollar sign video. Well, in this video that Creator Insider had, they said that they're working with advertisers who actually want their ads on edgier videos. They would prefer them on there because the audience that's watching these edgier videos, like trailers for R-rated movies or movie studios that want to advertise more edgy content, would rather have them on those kinds of videos because that's the audience that will actually go out and watch those kinds of movies and then they'll make money. So this experiment has been going on for a while, and it's interesting that there was an announcement on Creator Insider a couple weeks after it was public that the FTC was going after YouTube for and fining them for $175 million. Can't tell me that's a coincidence, and I'm sure they were working behind the scenes for quite a while on this YouTube to get more advertisers on edgier content because they probably saw this was coming from the FTC. Well, at first, when I saw the Creator Insider video, I was like, whoopee, yeah, big deal. Didn't really think anything about it. Now, in Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube's final blog post for the year, she actually brought this back up again, and it seems like they're really taking it seriously. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because there's gonna have to be more adult-oriented content on YouTube now because of COPPA? But anyway, this is what Susan has to say in the blog post. We're also running experiments to help match content that could be considered edgy with advertising that fits their brand. As you well know, yellow icons are a signal that only limited advertising, or in my opinion, basically no advertising, can run on a particular video because of its content. We're working to identify advertisers who are interested in edgier content, like a marketer looking to promote an R-rated movie, so we can match them with creators whose content fits their ads. In its first month, the program resulted in hundreds of thousands of dollars in ads on yellow icon videos. And also, this is important too. For gaming creators, we've heard loud and clear that our policies need to differentiate between real-world violence and gaming violence. We have a policy update coming soon that will do just that. The new policy will have fewer restrictions for violence in gaming, but maintain our high bar to protect audiences from real-world violence. And thank you, because back when I was using gameplay, which yes, for people that still ask, I'm never going back to it again unless I'm reviewing a game, there were times I played Dying Light, my video would get demonetized. And I'm like, YouTube, are you serious? So they're paying attention to that, and that's a huge thing as well. It's kind of a side point, not the main topic of this video, but it's also good news. Look, I've criticized Google, because let's face it, YouTube is part of Google. I've criticized Google and YouTube when they're wrong. Stadia, anybody? I've been pretty harsh on Stadia recently, and I praise them when I think they're doing something right. And do I think this is obviously a byproduct of, hey, look, COPPA is going to significantly decrease the amount of family-friendly content on YouTube? I'm sure it is. I'm sure they saw this coming from a mile away. But I'm happy as man-tits. I don't know if man-tits are happy, but you get my point. Because I love doing edgy content. I love it. That was the bread and butter of my channel. And I feel like I got gimped when the apocalypse happened. Now, does it mean I'm going to start swearing like a sailor yet? Or cursing like a sailor, whatever the phrase is? No. I'm not going to start yet because I want to make sure this gets out of its beta and we start seeing a lot of advertisements on edgier content. I would love to be the old me again, and I'm sure a lot of you would love to see it too. But YouTube realizes there's a huge audience for that. And now that they can't just focus solely on kid-friendly and family-friendly content, they realize, oh wow, we have to make money off the edgier YouTubers. Why do you don't listen, I know George or Joji, the main reason he left YouTube, and you can't tell me otherwise. I'm sure he said different things in interviews. He got tired. I'm sure he got tired of doing Filthy Frank, but there was no money in it anymore. There was no money in it anymore. You couldn't make videos like he made and make money on them because when Adpocalypse happened, I'm sure him and other content creators like him got destroyed. I'm sure every single one of their videos got at best limited ads or straight up demonetized. So YouTube, you need that kind of content as well. You need that edgy content. You want that whole smorgasbord. Did I really just say that? Oh my God, I am a boomer. I am a boomer. But yeah, you need that whole mix of content. That's what made YouTube great. That's what I remember Susan Wojcicki in another speech he was given. People like the texture of the varying content that's on YouTube. You can get the high production value stuff, and then you can get the Filthy Frank crazy. I'm not saying his videos were low production, but they were just edgier and crazier. They were something you couldn't get anywhere else. And now if people could make money off of that again, you're going to see that different kind of unique, crazy, edgy content come back. And this is great news to me, man. And if COPPA was the incentive for them to try to get advertisers on the edgier content, it may have been the best blessing in disguise. To the kids creators out there that are going to get damaged by this, I wholeheartedly feel for you. But if this brings more flavor back to YouTube, flavor? But yeah, we'll go with flavor. Then so be it. Because I think that's what made YouTube great, and I want to see it become great again. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.